Hello, everybody.
Are you going to keep going with your Jeopardy?
Ding, ding. Happy
special.
Thursday afternoon. Yes, we are awake. It's Thursday afternoon.
Thursday.
It's been a fast week.
Did you know it's already the 9th of the month?
Oh, shush. Yes.
Where does time go?
Well, it's going to be Valentine's someday soon.
Stupid holiday. Oops, did I say that out loud?
You did.
I am just not a fan.
Well, you don't have to be.
Sorry, my husband better tell me he loves me and show me he loves me more than just one day a year.
Yes.
Otherwise, I'm going to kick him to the curb.
I believe you.
He got 3 kids. I ain't letting him get off that easy.
Okay, so did we do one of these last week?
Yes,
after
we
the
did.
Holidays? That's how fast the week's
See, our
going.
brains are special today.
Our brains are special every day. Anyway.
So have you started your year off right, getting some of your UFOs done?
I don't have any UFOs. I'm thinking, do I have UFOs? No, I tried to do that before the end of the year. I wanted them all gone.
I have 2 at home and 2 here. One's not my fault.
One's not your fault.
I just need to wait. Hello, Miss Sherry. And Sherry, I'll holler at you later. I have an answer to your email. Well, I have a sort of answer. So we have been busy bumblebees in here.
Yeah, we kind of have.
We have, and we've been busy bumblebees getting stuff ready for Valentine's. You know, I may not like the holiday, but I do love all the decorations because I love the hearts and I love
don't like
pink and
the
red.
meaning of the holiday.
No, I just don't like that people have to be told to be nice to each other.
Nobody's telling you that's not what it's about. It's about a day to celebrate your love.
I love you. Oh, wait, that's Mommy's Day.
That's Mommy's Day. Like, you're supposed to love me every day.
Really?
Yep.
I do. I always love my mommy.
Let's stop being silly.
Oh, good, Sherry. I'm glad to hear you fixed it. All righty.
Wow.
So we got a bazillion bolts of fabric in.
Well, I wouldn't say a bazillion, but we got a few.
We got a few. We've got a lot of fabric in. I mean, look at all these glorious silky solids from Kimberly and Maywood.
This is their new colors, their new solids.
Your sweatshirt there is blocking the most important fabrics ever.
Oh, they are.
We'll get to those ones in a minute.
So beautiful.
But Mom's been a busy bumblebee.
I have been. So this is a brand new design. And I can't see so if I'm doing this right. So
you're
you have
good.
To tell me. Okay, so this is built into the new Avenir girls. Of course, I used the wrong stabilizer on top, and I will fix that later. But anyway, I just wanted to do this one out super bad. I didn't have a chance to bling it.
I was going to say, you have a problem there.
I know, I did not bling it. But you know, this would look really good over by your heart stuff.
Hello, Miss Sharon. How are you today? Are you fabulous?
Okay. Now, I offered Melissa a piece of chocolate so we could be goofy this afternoon, but she didn't take it. What are you thinking?
I forgot to grab the calendar. I'll be back.
She forgot to grab the calendar. Well, while she's gone, thankfully she does not have to go far. Let me see what I can.
What trouble can you get into?
Okay, so trouble I can get into is, you know, I am all about embroidering new things this year. I want to support Etsy because so many people go on there and do beautiful designs. So I just did
those are supporting small designers.
Exactly. And I actually find the cutest stuff on there. So this is a butterfly that I found. And I have had this towel forever. So
here's what I need you to do when you do these, though.
Write down who they are and where they are?
No, you just need to save the link.
Okay.
And then that way when people go, well, where would I can send them to the exact designer.
I could do that. But, you know, one of my favorite things to do when you're sewing on a multi-needle machine is load it up with thread and let it go. And that's what I did. It just went where it went.
Hello, Miss Linda. Hello, Miss Cindy. I'm sorry if I did down. It's because I gotta get my eyes to uncross so that I can see what's on the computer screen.
So now you can, I did that for a purpose. So now you can see all of the beautiful colors of new fabric.
Okay, so I'm going to go through the schedule really quick.
Really quick.
Super fast.
Super fast.
There is a few more spots left this weekend or on Saturday for Heidi's Venus quilt. So we have shown that several times, and it is also up on the website. So there is, oh, speaking of which, let me take a backup. Okay, so
yeah.
pardon the interruption, but they are having a system issue on the website, and they are working so diligently to get it fixed. However, currently on our website, you cannot sign up for classes and you cannot purchase gift cards. So if you need to do those things right this very minute, you will have to call the store. Please don't call until we're done with the live, because poor Erin will probably shoot us all. So you will have to give us a call or come on in to sign up for classes. And the same thing goes for gift cards. And I'm really sorry. I will post on Facebook when that is all fixed, because I don't know. I'm waiting on them.
Okay.
So that being said,
Perfect.
Venus is on Saturday, and it is a very easy supply list. But there is, I think, a little bit of pre-work to do for that class. So if that's something you want to do, you would like to get that and signed up now. Edge to Edge Embroidery is coming up on the 22nd of January. Oh, my Lanta. Those dates come so fast.
Mm.
And then free motion. So you have your free motion in your embroidery, and then you have free motion on the sewing side.
And this is the sewing side.
So free motion on the sewing side is the 24th. I kind of want to do this wall hanging over here.
I'm gonna do it.
Emma is teaching a tiling scene. And so if you have ever wanted to do a tile scene, this is a great way for you guys to learn. And hello, Miss Emma and Miss Tammy. So
Speaking
this
of
is
Emma,
called Fresh Poppies Tiling Scene. And so this is the adorable poppies. And it's a really good size for your, like in your entry hallway or something.
anywhere. I just think so pretty.
And it would be so pretty with red and pink poppies.
I was thinking about doing them for grandma.
Red and yellow.
Add a yellow and blue.
What would you put blue in there?
I don't know, but I would find something.
You could do the light green and a pale, like a lighter blue, since it could be the sky.
She could hang it in her bathroom.
Ooh, she could redo the main bathroom in
That's
poppies.
what I'm kind of thinking. You know, my mother, God bless her, I love
She
her
needs
to
daffodils.
pieces. Oh, that's a good idea. It does not matter how long ago I
Oh
made it.
God, some of them are so ugly.
We're talking 25 years ago.
She still
And
has.
she will not. They're still her pillows. They still look fabulous, but she will not get rid of them. So I have decided this year, the only way to get rid of them is to make her new. But she'll probably add to.
Do you know she still has the dish towels that I took to Florida when I was 20
And now
that have
they're
lice
40.
houses on them. Actually, I wasn't even 20. I was 19.
But isn't that's
They're
kind
21
of
years old.
Anyway,
and
so-
they were horribly stabilized.
I know. I look back at them all now and I'm like, oh, mother, please just get rid of it.
Do you ever look at some of your projects from when you first started and go, oh man, I didn't know anything?
Yes. My first quilt hanging on her couch.
I love the quilt on that you have not. Not one design is centered. But that was pre-cameras and projectors. It's not my fault. I don't know what I would do without a projector or a camera. All of my
know.
designs would go back to not being placed
I
right.
just don't want to embroider if I don't have them. That sounds awful.
It is. We're spoiled.
And a bobbin winder. You gotta have a bobbin. I ran out of thread last night and the bobbin winder doesn't work on my machine. Ugh.
Well, I'm sorry, but don't you have an external bobbin winder for your 10
Yeah,
needle?
but
So
it's-
why didn't you just use that to get through the project?
It's just too much work.
Oh my gosh, spoiled a bit much. Okay, so on January 30th and 31st, Stabilizer 101 and 102.
We are gonna have fun.
So if you do not know how to do stabilizing very well or hooping,
Or
it's
you need a refresher.
great way to do it. I had a really good idea. Let us know if this would be something you guys would be interested in. How about a day where you can come in and bring whatever your project is that you don't know how to hoop or stabilize, bring in your stuff and come in and sit and sew and get help while
I think we said this last time.
well, we talked about just jean jackets, but what about just any project?
It works for me.
So if it's all a learning experience, it is, Tammy. So if you guys would be interested in kind of like Kirsten's Sew Help Me, but an embroidery help me. Sorry, Kirsten, I don't mean to copy
that
you.
would be fun. Okay.
So let us
Yeah,
know if that's
let's
something
just
you guys
do
would be
it.
interested in, and we will work on that.
That'd be
Moving
a good day.
along.
Oh, you're not here.
No, and I will be at.
Okay.
Wait. Oh my gosh, Lucas and his basketball. That's all I listen to all night. I'm still here bouncing basketballs in my head. Don't even go there.
So speaking of, we're not there yet.
What?
We are where?
We're right here.
Oh, you added one.
I have not gotten it on the calendar, but they can't sign up anyway. So, it doesn't matter. So I am going to add long arm class. So we'll have our second run of them. And that will be on February 7th. I am going to get that added. There again, those are only 3 people per class. So as soon as those go on, if you're interested, you want to get signed up. So I will get that put up here when we're done with our live. And that'll be another class. And then what are you doing? I don't trust you when you're behind me.
Duffel bag.
Oh.
So I've shown you guys a panel and we've shown you just a solid fabric, but now we're going to take it a step further and show you that you can make these for anybody.
So Lucas has got his basketball going and well, the kid's just a giant and his shoes and ball didn't fit in his bag anymore. And so he goes, Mom, can you ask Grammy if she'll make me a bag like Madison's? Yeah, honey. So of course Grammy had to oblige. So that's perfect. That's for a little boy. He can put his basketball in, his basketball shoes, throw his sweatshirt and water in there, and now he's ready for game day.
Well, and they're so fast and easy because he just asked this, 2 days ago?
I think that was Monday.
And if I can do it, I'm going to do it.
And now Jacob wants one, but he doesn't know what he's putting in it.
And I got turners all ready to put in. So all 5 of them will have one.
He just wants one because everybody else has one.
I know. That's okay. He'll never use it.
Yeah, he to come to your house.
Okay.
So I guess it's lime green it is. So that one is coming up on, you get to celebrate Valentine's with us to take that class.
Ooh. Maybe we'll have to have cookies.
February 13th and 14th. Oh, you know what? You could fill it full of Valentine's candy to give it to whoever you're giving.
Do you know how big that is?
I don't see the problem. Not my kid. Not my problem.
Okay.
Quilted jacket. I did not bring the jacket over, but hey, it is posted up on there, and you can also come see it in the store. It is going to be on February 21st and 28th. That is a 2-part class because we cannot finish in one. I'm sorry. And then we have opened, we are opening up the classroom on the 22nd of February. For just an open sew day. So if
quilting, garments, embroidery, whatever.
You got friends and you want to sew together, the classroom is open and I will put a sign up thing online. It is going to be a minimal fee to come in and just sit and sew for the day. Really, it's just to hold your spot. That is my story and I am sticking to it.
Okay.
Now, I'm super excited about this. I don't know if you're super excited about this.
Are we talking about your table runner for Valentine's?
Oh, I wasn't going to, but I was going to talk about a shop hop. But we can talk about
adorable.
that first. This is, I don't know if anybody is really as crazy and lunatic as I am and gets completely hung up on one designer for everything for a bit. But I think a lot of people do that.
They do.
So I have loved Layla Boutique for years, and this is her Open Hearts quilt pattern, and I just turned it into a Valentine's table runner. I did that, what, was that Tuesday I cut it?
Yeah, she did it.
Tuesday and yesterday, Tuesday and Wednesday, it was done. And that was in between customers, and trying to finish other things. And
So it's a quick and easy, but it's adorable.
and so it's a lot of fun. And that is using her brand new line of fabric. Oh, Lord. This is called Love Blooms. And I think this is just darling.
It is darling.
Oh, you're good. You don't have to do that, Mom.
I don't have to
you can
do
just
that.
do that.
Okay.
So, darling, there's little hearts. And so it doesn't have to be Valentine print. But it gives you kind of that Valentine's feel, but yet you can still use it year round because it's all, as far as the fabric is concerned.
Yeah.
Because it's all florals and just has little hearts in the background, nothing screaming, hi, I'm a candy corn or candy, what do they call those things? A sweetheart.
You are a sweetheart.
Oh. Okay, now do we get to talk about what I want to talk about?
Yes. Now we get to talk
Okay.
about what you want.
So what I'm really excited about, I mean, I was excited about making that. It was really fun. But what I'm really excited about is
There's ants. We got ants crawling.
They're so weird. The shop hop.
The shop.
So, if you haven't heard talk about it, this is the All Pacific Northwest Shop Hop. I got that right. So they have combined Oregon and Washington. Please do not panic when you see all of the information about this. You do not have to do all of Oregon and all of Washington. There's lots of prizes for lots of different ways to do things. So don't like freak out and think you have to make it to the entire state. That's not the case. I promise.
Okay.
So with that, there is a couple of different things. One, they have a magazine, and in that magazine is going to include your passport. So in theory, so this is the All Pacific Northwest Shop Hop magazine cover. So there's patterns in there, there's maps in there, there's store listings with all their hours. There is all kinds of different things. Sharon, you can holler at us and we'll talk to you about that. So there's all kinds of things that are listed in that magazine. And with that, your passport and information on giveaways and kind of all the details are all in that. This magazine sells for $12.95. And right now it is on pre-sale. There is a limited number of copies that are available. So each store ordered a certain number of copies when we started. We will have an opportunity to add more if we outsell our original order. The great part is I couldn't tell you what we originally ordered because we ordered that over a year ago and I have no idea.
No idea.
So if you are wanting to get that and make sure you are all set to go for the shop hop, you have until the 15th to get that ordered. It is on the featured on live section on our homepage. So if you go to our website, scroll down, it'll be on the right-hand side towards the bottom, and it's a lime green image. You can't really miss it.
So can they actually do that right now?
Yes, you can purchase products on the website. You just can't pay for classes or gift cards.
Okay.
So you can go online, you can pay for your magazine, so you can make sure you get one. You do not get to take possession of that magazine quite yet, but the orders are due. I think the pickup date is around just after Valentine's Day, sometime between the 14th and 17th, somewhere in that vicinity. So pre-orders are good until the 15th of this month. And then it's just if I have any left. So definitely want to get in on that. And in the beginning is a local fabric company. And by local, I mean they're in Washington, but
Do you want me to
local.
go over here?
I'm going to flip the camera over. Number 2. So Mom is showing you the panel here. Has several different blocks in it, and each one's got like their animal with the scene. I love that one. You got your beaver. So you've got lots of different animals with different scenes from the forest and the coast, kind of showing off the Pacific Northwest. And then the border print is probably my favorite, and I think going to be a huge seller. You've got all your animals. And does anybody spot anyone in particular in the background in there? I don't know if you've got him on there right now.
No, I don't have him on there. Let's see if it's on this side.
Did you find him? Well, I have another print you can find him on.
Okay.
We'll make it a little easier. Let's see if anybody spots him. Can anybody spot our friend in the trees? Do we see? I didn't mean to rhyme. I'm so sorry. That was so tacky and weird. But Mr. Bigfoot's in the background.
There we go. Oh, I have it upside down. That's why. Now they can see. Right there, right there.
So we got Mr. Bigfoot in there, which is very, very much northwest. And then I'm just going to hand Mom over here a whole bunch. So you've got kind of the stamps and you've got your greens. So you got a plaid and all the shades of greens. And then I'll give you your other set. So this one's going to give you kind of a variety of the blues and then your kind of background piece there. This top one here has got the medallion, and those are all meant to be like Native American decor around the circles.
They go different ways.
Yeah, it's an all over. And then the back print you have on there, Mom, the brown. This has our lovely Oregon beaver. Not to be confused with the Oregon State beavers.
So those
So
are your prints.
lots of fun pretties for the upcoming Shop Hop. So the fabrics are limited edition and they are only available to Shop Hop stores. So you can't just go out and get it anywhere.
No.
That'll only be in stores that are participating. So those pre-sales will start happening next month so that you can pre-order. We will have our sample that we have created. I just got to cut it and sew it.
Well,
It's created. Well, I got to do a double test for the corner blocks.
Okay, so we'll get that taken care of.
But with that, each store will have a 5-inch block that you will collect when you go from store to store that kind of has a little saying on it that has to do with that store. So you can collect them throughout your travels.
That would be fun.
Yeah.
And then they can make a quilt out of it or whatever you want to
you
make.
can incorporate it in the quilt. I mean, on our quilt, I was thinking, okay, well, if somebody doesn't want to do the border print, they could add those 5-inch squares along their
that would
border
be
in the
cute.
border, or
Make a bag.
add another border,
Add another border.
or
Oh.
that whole center section of ours could be turned into that.
True.
So there's lots of options on what you can do with it. And it's going to be a lot of fun. You're going to see a lot of really cool projects. And we have more Bigfoot fabric coming that hopefully will be here in
You
time.
gotta love Bigfoot. You just do.
The Bigfoot with the sunglasses is the best. I can't wait to see that one. So this is a great way for you guys to see what's out there and get used to all the different quilt shops in the area, kind of get you out of your bubble and get some ideas that you can bring back to us. I was just
Because we don't get out of
joking.
our bubble.
But sometimes, you see something and then you can come back and say, hey, I saw this at this store. Could we do something like this and have a class on something like that?
Mhm.
Sure, as long as it's not my next door neighbors. I don't like to steal from my neighbors, but if you see something up in Washington and you go, hey, I've never thought of that. Can we? Sure. They also have a really cool project, and I don't know how anybody feels about this, but they're called floor quilts.
They are so cute.
I don't have a sample
Okay.
to show of them, but what floor quilts are is they're actually made out of a slub canvas. And they have appliques on them, and they do have an Oregon one with like the Oregon State outline
Mhm.
and then a heart in it that you can have for the quilt show. So I think we're going to probably get a few in. And then we've talked about maybe doing a
I
class
think
on
it
some
would
of
be
these because
so
they're
much fun,
so
and they
cute.
are cute.
But they've got like Halloween versions and Easter versions, so you can have a lot of fun with that.
Very
Alrighty.
cool.
So
And when is this shop hop again?
it starts April 1st.
Ooh, it's coming up.
It is coming up.
Okay, perfect.
So if anybody knows of a long arm design with Bigfoot on it,
That would be really helpful.
that would be perfect.
That would be helpful.
That or the state of Oregon. Maybe I'll do it the state of Oregon.
There you go.
Okay, so did we want to show some of these new fabrics that they can't see from?
Sure.
So
Let's start this way.
did you want to go to that camera or do you want this camera?
Let's just do this camera. It's right here. And then I can
Okay.
put them back.
So we've got some fantastic batik ombres. This is the best, like, beachy, oceany, watery stuff. And doesn't that look like ice cold water? And then you got the nice, pretty turquoisey waters.
That's what I love.
So this one, you just need to go get your Wrap and Zap and add it to this. You got your potatoes to make your potato bags, which I need to make a new one of. And this is just a really cool black and gray. And I love these. These are by Blank Textiles. These are called Jot Dots.
Jot dots.
They're really fun.
Everybody will love the purple.
Tammy, this one's so you, and the color is so much better in person. It's very purple.
And you'll have lots of time to sew.
Yes, you will. You got the nice creamy backgrounds. I love this.
I
And
do
we have
too.
Oh, it's got pearlescence in it.
Yes, it
I
does.
didn't notice that.
It's super cute.
This is by Benertex, and there's a white pearlescence that is not going to show on camera, but you got the green, the purple, and the teal and blue in there. And then the ever popular newsprint for the backgrounds. So these are a lower the volume is what this line's called. So they're low volume backgrounds.
And these darn ants are crawling again.
Every time you go to talk about them, it makes me itch. So we got our ants. Perfect for picnic season. It's the best. Oh, we forgot another line of fabric. I have to go grab
We'll
it.
get it next week.
And we've got this pretty stars. We forgot the hot dog flags.
Oh, I know exactly where they're at.
We've got a red with white spattering of stars, so they're different sizes. And then I'm not as strong as I'd like to think I am. And then we've got a blue spattering of stars. And Mama's bringing us back. I think this line is hysterical. So this one is from Moda, and it's called Play Ball. And I'm going to see if I can get this close enough so you can see it. Their flags are made out of hot dogs with their mustard across them. I don't know
so
why. I think it's so fun. And then we've got the stars to go with it.
All
Well,
right.
you know, what is more American than a baseball game and a hot dog?
And apple pie.
And apple pie. But you know, the apple pie has to have vanilla ice cream on top.
Okay, I'm hungry.
It must be an a la
I've been
mode.
hungry all day.
Alrighty, you guys. I hope you have a great weekend.
It's gorgeous out there. I know it's supposed to rain tomorrow, but then it's supposed to be nice again, and then we're gonna get some cold weather.
I'm so excited.
It's not gonna do it, but just in case it does, you might want to come stock up on everything so you can just stay home and entertain.
Beautiful dreamer.
All right, you guys, you have fun, and we look forward to seeing you soon.
Bye-bye.